I'm so sorry that I haven't been posting, and I'm sorry that I didn't, like, the past couple weeks I haven't been posting the candy I made this week videos. I've just been, like, really low on motivation, and I've been busy with, like, school stuff. But yeah, so here is the even peyote stitch tutorial. And before we start, my birthday is coming up, and one thing I asked for my birthday was a tripod, so I might be getting that. And then if I do get that, I'll probably be posting a lot more tutorial videos, because it'll be really helpful for, like, my camera setup and stuff. Okay, but anyways, let's get into it. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get about a wingspan of string. So if you don't know what a wingspan is, so with one hand you grab the string roll, and then the other hand you grab this, and you put your arms all the way apart like that. And then that's a wingspan. Okay, so we got our wingspan. So now we're gonna put our strings together, and on one side of our string, we're gonna put 2 beads. Okay, now we're gonna take our 2 strings together like this, and I'm gonna put on 1 white bead, and I'm gonna do that on both of my strings. So both of the strings should be going through the 1 bead. Okay, now you're gonna repeat that same thing however many times you want. I'm just gonna do it 4 times. So you're gonna do 1 bead on each side like that, and then you're gonna put your strings together and put your 1 bead on like that. So it should be looking like this. Okay, now you're gonna take one of your string, just 1 string, and you're gonna put the other to the side for now. Now you're gonna want to, so whatever color you have here, you're gonna put that same color on. Well, it kind of depends, like, what pattern you're doing. I'm just doing, like, a basic one. But yeah, you're gonna have that on your string, and then you're gonna put that same string through this blue bead right here and pull that. Oops, I got my string all tangled up. Let me fix that real quick. Okay. And be sure to keep holding your other string that you put to the side tight. Well, you need to pull both your strings tight, but I'm just pinching this other string, because if I don't, it's gonna, like, fall, because it's not, like, sturdy. But once you get more into the thing, you won't have to do that. So yours should look like this right now. And then you're gonna do that same thing, and the same weaving through like that. Okay, so yours should look like this. Okay, now we're going up with our strings. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at your bottom row here. I have blue beads, so I'm gonna put on another blue bead. But again, it's whatever like pattern you're doing. But I'm just doing the basic one. And you're gonna go up through the bead you just put on. So for me, it's my white bead. I'm gonna phrase them as color 1 and color 2. My color 1 is gonna be my blue, and my color 2 is gonna be my white. So I'm gonna say color 1 and color 2. Now you're gonna take another bead. For me, it's my color 1. And you're gonna put it again up through your color 2 bead. Now you're gonna repeat the same thing over and over until it's your wrist size, until it, like, fits your wrist. So again, Actually, no. I'm not gonna do it again. If you didn't get it, you can rewind. But yeah, it should look like this. And then I'm gonna keep doing that until it fits my wrist. Oh, and just a reminder, I'm like halfway through mine. And I'm kind of running out of string, so I'll probably run out of string soon. But instead of just like adding on more strings to this one, you can use your other side, because you know you have all the string and you haven't used the other side yet. So if you just switch to your other side, you can just keep repeating that process and you won't have to like have all these awkward knots from you tying more string on. But if you are making like a big even peyote stitch, then and like both of your sides have run out of string, then I can see why. But yeah, just a little tip. Okay, I'm done with mine. So now before we go ahead and like start to tie this off, you want to make sure that your sides are the opposite. So what I mean by that, so like if you look at one side, at the top, if you're so like my white beads are sticking out. So if I look to the other side and my white beads are also sticking out, then I'm gonna need to add on another row. But so as you can see, my blue beads are sticking out. So that's good. You want your things to be the opposite. So like blue beads sticking out, white beads sticking out. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and tie this off. So how we're gonna do this is we're gonna take one end of our string, preferably the longer side. Mine is this side, it's very much longer. And you're gonna bring it over to the other side right here. So it should look like this, and you're gonna put your string through one of those sides. Okay, wait, so this is so hard to like see. Okay, so it should like look like that, and then you're gonna put your string through this side one, and then you're gonna do this side like that. Oopsies. And then the other side again. So I'm sorry if that was really confusing. You can look up how to tie off an even peyote stitch, or on an odd peyote stitch. They're the same thing. Just search up like how to tie off peyote stitch cuff or something. Okay, now you're just gonna pull your two strings. You know that trend that's like, two brains are concepts, two brains are centered, no more minds are based about 9 inches. And you see people doing that with their peyote stitch? Well, now you can do that. So if you've been wanting to do that, then now's your time. Okay, now you're just gonna tie it off normally. And before you do tie it off, make sure your strings are going through different beads. So this string is going through that bead, and this string is going through that bead, which is good. Because if both of your strings are going through the same bead, then it's just gonna like slide through, and then like your whole thing is gonna break. But now just tie those strings together. And again, if you have fabric covered elastic string like me, I recommend 2 to 3 times, but if you have clear string, I recommend 3 to 4. I'm just doing it 2 times so it doesn't look that bulky. And then just cut off the excess string. And then I have a bunch of like this extra string, so I'm probably gonna use this for some singles, but this little guy I'm just gonna throw away. So there you have it. There is your even peyote stitch. Now you can go brag to anyway. I'm crying. But now you can go brag to all your friends that you know how to make a peyote stitch and they don't. I mean, unless they do, but yeah, cute. And reminder, you can make this however big you want, but it's called an even peyote stitch because like the rows is an even number. So this is 4 rows high, like high, up and down. But you can make it 6 high, 12 high, whatever number you want. But yeah, so bye guys.